Now it's on,
Okay.
and I can always cut
Sure.
off from the beginning. But we sit here today in Horsens Statsfængsel with the German writer Sebastian Fitzek.
Right.
And you have had 2 books out in Denmark, Splinten and Sjæleknuseren.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Danish titles, but there you are.
Yeah.
Can you tell our listeners who you are?
Well, yeah. I'm a psychothriller author from Germany. Actually, I don't look like a psychothriller author. Everybody keeps telling me, and I'm glad about this. But they say, well, that I write psychothrillers now since 2000. So in Germany, my 6th book is out already, and I'm glad that I can make a living out of this. Yeah, and so I'm interested in the in the soul of people more than about describing cruel violence. I like more the deeper, dark side of people, just to take a look at it in their minds. And Splinter and the Soul Breaker, which is called in English, yeah, they're mostly about people doing cruel things to your mind.
Yeah, I know people catched in the almost dead body.
Yeah, it's Splinter, which is called Splinter here.
Yes.
Yeah, Splinter. Yeah, it's about a man tries to forget something. Usually, a psychothriller is about amnesia and people who try to get their memories back. But in Splinter, the guy he had a car accident and his pregnant wife died, and he's suffering, and he wants to forget that he caused this damage, this car accident, and so he becomes part of an experiment where the experiment is about that you forget all your bad memories, but you keep your good memories. And but as soon as the experiment starts, his whole life is splintered.
Splinter collapsing.
Yeah, it's collapsing. So this is what Splinter is about. And the Soul Breaker is about the question if it's possible to harm somebody without touching him even, but to break his soul so he is like a dead man walking. And it's taking place not in a prison where we're sitting right now. It's taking place in a hospital, which is in Berlin. In Berlin, nobody believed it, but we have little mountains in Berlin, and one is called the Teufelsberg, the Devil's Hill, and it used to be a place where the U.S. forces did their, I don't know the word how to explain, they spy and they make their research against the GDR. This is what that place where they just make the control of all the airwaves. And but now in my book there is a hospital there for a mental ill person, a private hospital, more like an hotel. And the Soul Breaker, who does this, what I described, who hurts the soul of people without touching them. He managed to get inside this hospital, and a snowstorm is coming, and it's just one night where all the hostages try to survive against this one guy inside of the hospital.
It's classic
Yeah.
setup.
It's a classic claustrophobic setup, which I also like. I like when a story is when you have a cast which are not too many people. So maybe like a little thing you could do on stage. And actually, the Soul Breaker will appear on stage in Germany. Has in Braunschweig. It premieres in September.
Yes.
And yeah, so I'm really interested in about how they're going to do this.
Yes. Yeah, but I can imagine it could run like a chamber piece.
Yeah, they did it, and I read the script. I didn't wrote the script. I just read the script, and I think they did a good job. So hopefully it will work on stage.
Yeah, sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even more fun than it. Normally it's always pictures. So it's more interesting when it's made into a play.
Yeah, sure. And actually, it's so weird because to almost every of my book, the film rights are sold, and But due to the finance crisis, financing a film project, which always costs several millions, is a huge problem. But I was sure that I would see a film first, but now it comes on stage.
Yes.
It's not recording?
Yeah, I think something is wrong.
Maybe check.
Yeah.